Do this one small thing daily and watch your life change. Your life is not shaped by big, dramatic events, but by tiny decisions repeated every single day. Most people wait for motivation or a perfect moment or a huge transformation to finally begin changing their life. But here is the truth that almost no one understands. Your life changes when you choose one small thing and repeat it daily. Not 10 habits, not a perfect morning routine, not a huge list of goals. One small thing, a tiny action that feels almost too simple but becomes powerful through consistency. One small thing removes overwhelm. One small thing builds trust. One small thing rewires your brain. One small thing becomes the foundation of your new identity. Think about it. You are who you are today because of repeated actions, repeated thoughts, repeated patterns, repeated choices. Your identity was not built in one day. It was built in the small things you did over and over. So if you want a new identity, a new life, a new future, you, Dan T., change everything at once. You change one thing daily, one small thing. That is enough. Let me explain how powerful this truly is. There was a person who felt stuck. They wanted to change their life, but every goal felt too big, too heavy, too overwhelming. They tried huge routines and quit after a week. They tried forcing discipline and ended up exhausted. They believed they weren't capable of change until they heard this simple message: do one small thing daily. Just one, not perfectly, not dramatically, just consistently. So they chose the smallest habit possible. 1 minute of movement per day. One single minute, 60 seconds. That's it. Day 1, they did it. Day 2, they did it again. Day 3, resistance came in. This is pointless. This won't change anything. It's just 1 minute. But tiny habits win because they remove excuses. 1 minute is always possible. And so they kept going. Day 7, something shifted. They felt proud. Not because the habit was big, but because they finally kept a promise to themselves. Day 14, the habit became easier. The brain began to trust them again. Day 21, a new identity formed. They no longer forced the habit. They became the kind of person who shows up. Day 30, transformation. Not dramatic, but deep. They had more energy, more confidence, more discipline, more self-respect, all because of one small thing repeated daily. This is how you change your life. You start small, you stay consistent, you allow momentum to build, you allow identity to evolve, you allow tiny actions to shape a massive future. One small thing daily builds clarity mentundantly, belief in yourself, and belief is everything. Because once you believe I can show up, you start showing up in all areas of your life. Let us walk through what happens in 30 days. Days 1 to 3, excitement mixed with doubt. Days 4 to 7, resistance tries to pull you back. Days 8 to 14, momentum grows. You feel tiny improvements. Days 15 to 21, your brain rewires. The habit becomes natural. Days 22 to 30, identity shift. You become someone who takes action. This is the transformation. One small thing daily. That's it. And here's the best part. Your habit doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be repeated. You don't need motivation. You need momentum. You don't need a huge routine. You need a small action. You don't need to change your whole life. You need to change today. Repeat that change tomorrow. And watch how your life changes, piece by piece, step by step, day by day. One small thing done daily is more powerful than a perfect plan done randomly. So ask yourself, what is the one small thing you can do today? One glass of water, one push-up, one page of reading, one sentence in your journal, 1 minute of silence, one task completed. Choose one, do it today, repeat it tomorrow. Build momentum, build identity, build a new life. Tiny, consistent actions create extraordinary results. And your transformation begins the moment you choose one small thing and do it daily.